Hey Ben, thanks for joining me again today. This is 2 days in a row for the Dev Talk. But today we're not going to have any chit chat at the beginning. We're going straight in to talk about the huge news we have, which is the store. I think we're kind of there, aren't we?
Yeah, we've been working on this for a while now, and honestly, we are so excited to show this off and just show everyone watching this what we've got ready for release for you. It's honestly we couldn't be more excited. Hopefully, it's going to come across because this store is epic.
Yeah. And it's not just the store front end, there's also the back end, which is why, being a bit geeky as we are, this is why it's really important that we get this right, because this will be the mechanism that all the products are distributed through. So you'll get all your updates, all those add-ons will come through the store. So it's not just for buying stuff. You'll be able to distribute free things through it, and you'll get developers will be able to push updates and it will go direct into the app. There's loads of benefits and we'll go through all those. It's really good. And we're releasing this earlier rather than later.
We are.
So not all the views are finished, not everything, all the details are in there. We have them on the dev backend, but they need a little bit of tidying up. So we thought we'd get the basics out and everyone can use it. And then each week, as you know, we already do, we push out multiple updates to elements, and users, you'll get those updates as we make them to the store. So new features coming online all the time. But yeah, it's probably best if we show it.
Yeah, I think so. Jump straight in.
Jump straight in. Okay, here we go. Let's share my screen. And we'll get rid of that. Let's launch elements. So I'll do a new project. We've just got an empty project here. Now, we've got a new button up the top for the store. So we just hit this and it will load up the new store. Now, the store is tied to your Elements Cloud account. So you need an Elements Cloud account to use Elements anyway. So you'll have one of these already and you'll be signed into it. So you can see here, I've got my personal account and we've got a documents area where you can see all your uploaded documents, but we've also got the store. And if you click on here, you'll see a bunch of products. So yeah, we've got quite a few products in here. Some of these, Ben, you've been working on them.
I have. So these are actual real live products that we have. We've actually built in Elements and submitted through the new store that there's kind of a developer area as well. So you can submit new products, you can set them to free, to paid for, and you can also in the app, which is absolutely wild the way that it works. You can, through Elements, you can just publish instant updates. You can publish new products. It all just works so smoothly through the app. It's absolutely amazing the way that you can distribute products to every Elements user.
Yeah, so you can see this view here on the products. They've got various states here, and there's this map component which is available for free, and I can download that with the get button, which we'll come back to in a moment. This is a resource pack here. This Volume 1 starter pack is installed. And let me just go over to my resources. So you can see this Volume 1 starter pack. These are some images that are great to use across your project. So that's installed, so we can see that there. I've also got the Essentials template collection, which is absolutely huge. We're going to go into detail on that, especially Ben will cover this shortly. After we've gone over the store stuff, we'll take a look at the Essentials pack because it's huge and really, really good. We've got another resource pack here, and you can see this one, we've got a buy button by it, and it tells me how much it is. And this other pack here, I've already purchased it, but I've not got it installed. So you can see the various states here, and it should be pretty obvious what each one of these does. So what I'm going to do, this new free component, let me just show the components window here to show you because this will hopefully give you a glimpse of how cool this stuff is. So this is a map component Ben's been working on. And if I decide, yep, I want to get this, I click the get button, it's processing, and hopefully you saw it pop in over there. So that's just installing now, installed.
Wow. Instant. That is crazy.
And it's there in my project ready for me to drag in and use. I mean, that is it couldn't be easier than that, and that'll be the same for all the products in here. And we support templates, projects, components,
Yeah, themes,
themes.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you can build a product or an add-on for Elements, you'll be able to list it in the store. And that's whether if you've built it yourself, whether it's just a free thing you want to share with other users, you'll be able to distribute it in here. Or whether you want to get a little bit more entrepreneurial and you're a developer and you want to sell something direct to our users, you'll be able to do that in here as well. And we've got information about that in our docs about how you can set that up. That's not going live today for third parties. We want to ensure this works first smoothly and get the back end ironed out a little bit more and some of these other options before we open that up. So that was getting a new free add-on. And then this previous one, I can just hit install and that will just come straight down. And that, although we didn't see it, because I've got some packs open here.
It
Nope,
happened
I
too
want
quickly.
resources.
Happened too
Sorry.
quickly.
The resources. So that has that other pack is downloaded and you can now see it there. Now, one thing to note, we are missing a view in here. Let me just show you this screenshot. You will have a library section, which will show you all your downloaded add-ons and whether they're installed or not. And from there, you'll be able to manage your add-ons so you can uninstall stuff, reinstall it, etc. And hopefully, you're kind of getting the sense of that this is all tied to your cloud account, your Elements cloud account. So if I got a new Mac and I installed Elements on it, I would just open up my Elements cloud account and all my purchases would be there listed out. So I could just choose and install them. So no more looking on my hard drive, digging through support folders, contacting third-party developers, trying to work out which add-ons I had, where are they all? They're right there in my account. So this is absolutely huge. It's just going to absolutely revolutionize the way, especially in the Rapid Weaver world, the way people have built add-ons and distributed them and updated them, etc. Ben, so I've got the map component
Yep.
and I think it's fine. Let me see here. Okay, I require an API key. But I think you were going to push an update for this.
Yeah, I've got a little fix that I've done here locally, and what I'm going to do is behind the scenes here. I'm just going to approve an update to the maps component. So I'm going to do that right now. So I've approved it, and that should be coming through to Dan any second now. So
Okay.
that's been approved.
So you will get notifications in the app when there are updates, but not just yet. We haven't implemented that, but that is there. It's just a small piece of code we need to do, but it's not quite there yet. But if I go to my products area, reloads the products, and you can see there's now an update button. So great, I want to get the update, boom. And you saw this update, and now I have the new add-on already installed and I'm already using it. It's as easy as that, which is absolutely crazy good.
Yes, I mean we can't reiterate this enough. The whole distribution system for this is so good for both developers and users. As a developer, you just do the fixes, you submit the build, it gets approved, and it instantly gets distributed to all of the users. As you saw there, it takes literally, well, it's almost instantaneous in our testing. That as soon as it's been approved, it goes out live to all of the users, which is absolutely wild. No more emailing around all of your users, no more getting them to install things, making sure which version they're on, nothing like that. It's all gone. It's all tidied away for you. You just get yeah, just a complete distribution system, and it's absolutely amazing.
So the last thing to try on here is, because this is also what you should all be doing, you'll want to complete the set and get all the products. So I'm going to buy this resources pack here. Now, just before I move on, there is as I said, the store, we're still building it out and we're polishing all the edges and making sure everything's there. So this is very cutting edge. We haven't got the more info panel yet, so you can't read all this text. It's things like that. They're there on the back end. We just need to put it on the front end. So when the store launches, we obviously don't have a lot of information in the store about the product, but that will change. And we can easily add that stuff over the coming weeks. For now, we have this little I button, and this will take you to a page where you can learn more about the product, if one exists. So I'll let Ben go into this, but the little I button will launch the essentials page, and you can read all about what it is and what's included. But now let's buy this resources pack. Again, let me get my, we can see our resources there. And we're going to go ahead and buy this for real. So you might have to bear with me, as we're going to need a code from Stripe. So this is, if you should be familiar with this because we're using Stripe. If you have, if you've used Stripe before, you've probably got this
You'll have a card
link,
set.
this Stripe
You'll
link
have,
account. Yeah. There we go, downloading, and you should see it. But boom, there it is, appeared already.
Good.
So that's the store. Lots more stuff coming in the store, like I showed you in the screenshot. We're building that out, and you'll be able to manage all your purchases and things like that. So lots of good stuff to come there. The developer front end for actually submitting what you've created will go live hopefully later this year, once we've ironed out any launch issues with this. And what I think is important here is we're using, on the back end, we're using the exact same interface that third-party developers would use, or you guys will use. So there's nothing special going on here. And it's the same, I think, as we said before, the way we've built the components. We don't have access to any secret source. There's nothing we're holding back. And that is exactly the same with the store. When you add your products, it'll be the UI that we use as well. So you're using the exact same stuff we use. So there's nothing hidden. We're not getting any benefits by being the, builder of this. There's no secrets. We want to share it all and make sure you get to use the same tools that we do. So, all right. That's probably enough about the store.
I know. I think developers are going to have a lot of questions about that. So do leave us a comment down below. But we will be sharing, obviously, more details around like how you get set up and how you submit products. There will be more information around all of that as we iron out all of the issues. So yes, there will be a lot of questions. Do feel free to ask away down below in the comments. But as I say, we'll come out with more info and help everyone get set up on the store. As we get closer to launch, right?
If you're an existing developer or you're thinking about developing, I think it's you might be aware of how much it takes to actually ship a product, usually on the internet, especially one that needs updating. So when you sign up for a developer account in the Elements store, you'll just link it to a Stripe account, which takes a couple of minutes. So you can set up a Stripe account really quickly, and we link it to that. And that's how you get your payout. So when people buy things on the store, it comes via Stripe. So we've taken care of the payments for you, and you build the product in Elements, and you'll also submit the product in Elements, and it will get stored on the store. So we're taking away a lot of the things you have to set up. You would have had to set up outside as a normal developer. We handle the update system. You don't have to worry about Sparkle feeds and whether it's secure or not. Everything sold on the store is secure and encrypted and can only be unencrypted by the person that bought it. So it's really, really secure. So this is really important if you're a developer. It means people can't download and pirate your stuff. They can't just give the add-on away because it will be encrypted. So there's a lot more geeky stuff on there. And I think once that's live, or once we're ready to show that off, I will do a deeper dive video for developers, because if you're just a user of Elements, you probably don't want to hear about this. So yeah. All right. I think what we should do is we've obviously put a few products on the store. Like we've got the free map product, a free map component, which is really handy. We've been building an essentials template pack. You've probably already been using the free core pack built into Elements, which is really handy, but we wanted to take it to the next level. And we've been working on this for months and months and months. It's been a massive project, and we wanted to show how good things could be in an Elements pack built professionally that supports all the responsive states, dark and light mode. And probably a lot of people don't know that Ben is a professional web developer and has worked for massive clients, like outside of before of this. He's got a lot of real world experience and knows how things are built.
Yeah, so I'm going to share my screen. And yeah, as Dan says, so what we've built here is what we're calling the Essentials Pack. And right now, it's a collection of templates. This is the web page for it. I'm going to show you how this works in Elements in just a second. But I want to just give you a bit of an overview and just show you what's included. So you can see here, these are all the templates that are included. You can just click on one of these to get a live preview. You will have seen something similar like this if you've used any sort of component library or template library before. But we're listing out down the side here all of the available templates. You can get a live preview of what they look like, and you can see how they work responsively. So this is great because this acts as documentation essentially for the Essentials pack that we've built. I don't know off the top of my head right now how many templates we've got included, but it is getting close to 100. So there's a lot of work being put in. The amount of time it takes to put these together in a semantically correct way that are responsive. They work in light and dark mode. We've really put a lot of effort into making sure that these are really polished and they work perfectly across all devices. So yes, you'll get a link to this page so that you can essentially preview the templates before you get them installed in Elements. We might come back to this site in a bit, but what I want to do now is hop straight into Elements. And what I've got here is an example site that I've built with only templates from the Essentials pack. So you can see here I've got the Essentials pack. I'm on my templates here. And everything you see on this site has been built with the templates. So I haven't modified any of the code, any of the templates here. I've literally dragged in these templates onto the page and built up this site. So I've got a home page, I've got an about page, and we've got a projects page. So just a basic 3-page site. But hopefully this will give you an idea of how these templates look and how easy it is to get a site up and running. Because that was one of the main things when we built this Essentials pack was how can we speed up everyone's workflow to get a site built quickly and make sure that it looks and works really nicely across all devices. So as I say, all I've done is dropped on templates into here. So you'll see that all of the names in the tree here, I've named all of the templates nicely so that you get a good overview of what you've added. So you can see here we've got a menu standard. So if we go down to the menus folder here, you'll see we have menu standard. There's multiple templates in each one of these folders. Then we're just adding content and CTAs. So you can see here we're going to content. Let me just expand that slightly. And you can see they've all got descriptive names. So you get an idea of what you're going to get when you drag them on the page. So let's modify or add a couple of other templates to the page so that you get an idea of the workflow. So we've got the about page here, and I've already added like an FAQ and a why choose us section in the team. Maybe just above the footer here, we might want to add a CTA. So I'm just going to add the CTA brand full, and you'll see we pop it in there. And it's just standard components that you get built into Elements. So you can just double click in and you can start typing.
I think that's important to highlight as well because these are templates. You could everything we've built here, you could make in Elements yourself. You do not need to buy this pack. It's an additional thing. It's a time saver. So if you're building client sites or you've got a site you need to build for your business, this is probably it is the quickest way to build out that site. Now, it's not an essential, although it's called essential. You don't have to buy it. If you're a home hobbyist, don't feel bad that if you don't buy it, but we've built it for those people who want to build websites faster, want to learn more about web design, want to really get into it, want these useful examples to help them build out their own sites or sites in the future. But we really think freelancers are going to find this really, really useful. And it is an essential pack for freelancers. If you're building sites for clients, you definitely want this because it's just going to save you so much time. You
Yeah.
can buy this, pass the cost on to your first client, easy job,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you've got this pack.
Yeah, that's important to know. Everything in these templates, and they've been built up using the core components. So, as Dan said, there's nothing in these templates that you can't build yourselves. But having done this full set of templates, I can tell you the amount of hours that I've spent
Hmm.
ensuring that this works responsively. They're nicely laid out. The design of them, the light mode, dark mode. Like if we switch into dark mode here, you'll see all of the content looks good. All of the templates have been modified to work both on light and dark mode. They work responsively across all of the devices. So you can see everything scales nicely. The amount of time it takes to do this is absolutely wild. Like when you actually get into it and you want to do some more complex designs, it does take a while to make sure that everything looks good,
And
especially
it
across
works
all
with
the
the
devices.
themes as well.
It does. So that's a key point to note as well. Let's go to the home page so that we get a good example of switching themes. So if I open up the theme studio, these all just work. Like you can just switch themes. You can see everything updating in the background there. Um, it's just an amazing system that we've got in Elements, and these templates use or utilize all of the theme settings. They utilize all of the core components. Everything just works. You're not stuck to the design
And I
of any particular theme or anything like that.
and I think if you're new to Elements, if you've picked one of the themes and you need a different brand color, you can easily override that in the colors. And if you and then just do a new custom color, you can do that, and then just call it brand. And this is now, you can see the button down the bottom changing there, and you can pick the color for your client color, and it's so quick to do this stuff. So, and in the background, we've used the surface colors, so you could easily, create a new surface color and change that. And so it's really easy to get this um, looking how you want without having to select all the individual elements.
Yeah.
Same with the fonts as well and things like that. So it's
Yeah.
really,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's such a time saver. If you go in and you've got like a custom font, you can override like the heading, and we could just choose a Google font here. Um, I can't think of anything. Let's just choose a random one. Let's go with some handwriting, just so you get the idea. You can see in the
Mhm.
background here. If you've got like a brand font that you need to use, or they want something special, you can just go in and pick through the Google fonts there, or supply your own, and you can see instantly there the way that the templates are using the theme values. We get a completely different look and feel to the site.
Yeah, get rid of that font because it's made the site look cheap.
I know it has, hasn't
That's
it?
not a great that's
Yeah,
not a great font to use.
we can remove
Boom.
that. It goes back to the standard. We can go through. You can see the fonts changing as well because the different themes have got different fonts set up. So yeah, as we're saying here, the amount of time you're going to save if you are building sites, even just for yourself or for clients, just to be able to use all of these templates. There's so many templates that I haven't actually included in this simple 3-page site yet.
And it's one of the, we've got the creative agency pack of resources, and
Yeah,
and we're trying to build these out for different types of sites to make it really easy for you to, especially if you're working for clients, to just drop in new images to give them a look at how the site could look for them. So yeah, you can just
yeah.
drop that straight in.
So if you have got the different packs installed down here in your resources, you can just try out any of these. Some of them are going to work better in different aspect ratios, but you get all of those. So we could do. I think I added. Let me add actually something with an image. So CTA. Let's put this one with an image in the background. So. Um, Instead of having this kind of meeting, we could add a different image and we instantly get a different feel behind in the CTA here. So if you mix and match these together, you're going to get something more unique for your site as well.
And that was our goal, to build these things to make it faster for people to build out sites, especially for clients and things like that. So they're really, again, they're not, you don't have to buy them for Elements. These are extras to make building sites faster. And because sometimes when you're building a new site, it's quite annoying because you need images and it's annoying to go off and get them. And I found that. And so this was something that I wanted to, when I'm building out sites, is
Yeah.
those, you want loads of images, you want new things to give it a different feel, to get the vibe you want. And these are all royalty free. You can use them wherever you want for paid projects, whatever they are. Once you've bought them, they are, you can use them for clients, anything you want. So it's very open and easy to use.
Yeah, so you can see how I've just in the background there just been fiddling around with different templates. You just drop content in. You can see how I've changed the background image here. I don't know, you might want a couple of people in the background. Just pop that in
Mm.
there, and you get a really different feel to each one of the templates. So it's a real big time saver. Um, as I say, have a look on the documentation site here gives you all of the available templates. We're not finished with these as it is. We will be adding more. We want you guys to let us know if we're missing certain templates or if you feel like you want different styles of things. Do let us know if you go ahead and install this pack. Um, as you can see here, there are so many templates. They're all responsive and all sorts of different styles and layouts that you can use across your site.
And you saying about, we're going to update this and we want feedback on what sections you would like to see in this. We can just push these out via the update system in the store, which is amazing. When you launch Elements, you'll get those updates. They'll just be there, so we can push these whenever. You don't need a new build of Elements. You don't need to go and download an update from somewhere else. It'll be in Elements there for you. Which it's going to be incredible as we build out the store and we add more products, free products as well as paid products. We want Elements to be that one-stop shop where you can actually get everything you need in the app, and this is another step towards that.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about this pack.
Mm.
I've put so much time and effort into this, way more than I originally thought I was going to. The amount of hours that I've put into ensuring that all of these things, all of these templates work nicely and they look good, and the idea was they've got a design feel to them, but they're not super opinionated. So you can layer on top your own like branding style, or as we showed, you can change the fonts in the theme studio. You can use different themes. You can change the colors. You can change like the border radiuses of everything. Like you can make it all square. You can use all the controls that you're used to in Elements, along with the theme studio, and really make these your own, but still have like a really really nice base to work from, where you don't
Yeah.
have to spend hours like just creating things like this. You just get, yeah, you just get so much stuff
I'm
built in.
sold.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
sold.
I'm glad you're sold. If you could pop in and get that installed,
I've already
that would be
bought
great.
it.
Oh, you've
I've
already
bought
done
it.
it.
So that the essentials pack is $200.
It is. It is because, as I say, I have spent weeks and weeks and weeks putting this together and making sure all of this works really nicely. And we just feel like it's a premium pack. It is. There, as I say, there's almost 100 templates right now, but that I'm not stopping there. There's going to be updates, probably weekly. We're going to keep adding stuff. You're going to get so much value out of this that it's, yeah, it's
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're doing client work, it should be a no-brainer to get this. When the store launches, we're going to put it on it'll be available as a discount because it's new and we're still adding templates to it. There'll be a discount on it. So if you want this pack, now would be the time to get it because it'll be at a discount. So you are probably wondering when all this stuff is going live, like as a user, when can I get my hands on this stuff? When can I check out the store? I want the free map component. You're probably thinking that already. That'll be handy. Like, where can I download that and the free images? So, and the good news is that if you launch Elements now, it's in there.
what?
I know, I know.
What? It's live.
It's live. You should be good to go. I
Wow.
say that very confidently.
Yeah,
As we record this, it's not live, but when you're watching this, it is
it will
live.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're so excited about this. We think this is a real game changer for Elements.
Yeah.
And just yeah, just opening up Elements basically to all third party developers. We're super excited just to see what everyone builds, and it's going to be able to ship later in
Yeah.
the store.
It's been a long time coming because it's such a huge system on the back end to handle the updates, the payments, the accounts. It's massive. That is one of the advantages of Elements, and one of the things we're building. It's incredibly hard if you're using another app to build something like this. Like if you're, our goal was always to make Elements the best web design app on the Mac, and this is a huge step towards that. And we set out to make it the best for users and the best for developers. And we say those two things, but we never see them as separate because we've made it so easy to create templates and projects and resource packs in Elements. Anyone can build those things and publish them on the store. You don't need to be a developer. It's open to everyone. And that's what we want. Even if you just want to publish something free, because you enjoy it. When we know there's a lot of people on the forum that are like that just love messing around in Elements and building things and want to share these things. So it'll be open to you guys as well, and this helps the community as a whole. So it's just
Yeah, this is going to be great. We've already got so many of you guys building custom components and sharing projects and stuff. What this is going to let you do is actually build a component and ship a real thing. Even if you just want to do it, as Dan says, for free and share it with the community, that's awesome. You can just do that through the store, build a component, ship it, push updates to everyone. The whole system's just amazing.
Yeah. On the back end, Tom's been working on this stuff, for the last 6 months on and off. And then it's just been the last 6 weeks or so has been the real push to really focus on this and actually get it over the finish line. And we all feel like there's more to do, and we wanted more views, and there's a couple of things, but we thought we need to ship it now to get your feedback, and we'll just keep iterating. As you know, with Elements, if you've been with Elements for a year, you'll know how quick we push out updates and how we add all the niceties and all the extra bits you want. So there's a lot of good stuff coming, which will be exciting because we'll have multiple releases every week with new store stuff, new element stuff. It's this huge, now we've done this huge piece of work, we can get back to even more rapid releases of elements. So it's really, as we're approaching the end of the year, we're in a really good position now.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's really good. We've got this store's out live. Give it a test. As soon as we've got all the little issues ironed out, we're gonna start opening it up to third party developers as well. So yeah, it's all good.
Good. So, yeah, ask away. Questions on the forum. I know there's going to be a ton of things you're probably wondering. How do I do that? Does it do that? When can I do this? What's the information about that product, etc.? Just ask on the forum. We're aware it's not fully fleshed out with the details. Like I said, on the products, you can't see all the details yet, but that's coming. But just ask on the forum and just give us a bit of time to flesh this out. But if you want to be on the bleeding edge and help Elements and help us support the store and give us feedback, then head over to the store, download some free things, maybe make a few purchases if there's anything you fancy, and give us feedback, because as you know, we listen and we improve things.
Yes. Yes, and there'll be a nice little discount on the essentials pack, as we said earlier, just for anyone that is looking to get in early and wants to help us shape that pack. That will be up on the store as well.
Yeah, so we've got a few more little products in the works, not ready to release yet. Something for you to look forward to, as well as updates on the store and updates in Elements. So it's an absolutely amazing time to be an Elements user. And if you're not using it yet, you really need to get on it. And I don't know why you're watching this if you're not using Elements, but maybe you're thinking about it. But now's a great time to get into it.
Yeah, for sure.
Good. All right. I think we've covered a lot. There's probably a lot of things we've missed, but we should probably wrap this up, and then we can do a follow-up next week.
Yeah.
And on the forum, obviously, answer all your questions. But do go easy on us. It's been really hard. I'm not asking for a free pass. We've worked so hard for so long on all of this, and it's a monumental effort. You don't really see, we're a really small team, and I don't know about you, but I don't see many other companies working like this. So
no, I said it internally when we had a chat the other day about I've worked at larger places before, and to get something like this out would have been months and months and months with a team of probably 5 to 10 people just dedicated on that one thing. It would have been absolutely huge project. So yeah, we're a very small team, and the amount of features that we've got in there already, we're doing well, but obviously we can always improve.
Yeah. So today is a day for celebration, hopefully. So take it for a spin, give us your feedback, and we'll see you on the forum and see you for a video update next week, I think, to check in, see where we are.
Yes, definitely.
And give you an update on everything.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, good. All right, thanks, Ben. We better get back to work.
I've got a lot to do.
And I'll go and check in on Tom, because me and Ben are larking about doing videos. He's doing the hard work there in the background. So yeah, he's slaving away. So we're going to check in with Tom, give him a break, and hopefully we'll see you on the forum.
Yes.
All right.
See you there.
Cheers. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.